after 5 minutes I already felt so much pain in my legs, and I felt, oh my god, this I feel this after 10 minutes and I have to do it for 10 days, 10 hours a day. I got a little scared when I felt that. Hello my friends. So this is the day I will be going to the 10-day vipassana meditation. I just woke up, finished some stuff because I have to give everything away when I go there. No phone, no laptop, no books, no writing. So I finished some stuff, and yeah, in an hour I will be going to the meditation center, and then for 10 days I will meditate without distraction. And yeah, I'm kind of nervous a little bit right now because it's a really unique experience, which I haven't done like this before. But I'm also really curious to what happens and how it will feel like, and if I can go through this. Right now I'm pretty neutral, a little bit tired. I couldn't sleep that well. I mean, I slept well, but not long. So I don't know, I feel a little bit weird. A little bit weird. I don't know why, but it's probably the excitement. So yeah, let's see how it goes. See you guys after, because I will not be able to film in there. This is my room. My bed. There's also another bed. Yeah, it's not much. And it's outside. Yeah, so now right now I am packing all my valuables inside my small bag to give them to the center so they can keep it for me. I'm right now in India and I finished my 10-day vipassana meditation course. And the course was like, you go there, you wake up 4 a.m. in the morning, you go to your meditation, you meditate 10 hours a day, you have some breaks in between, and you go to bed at 9:30, and that is the schedule for 10 days. And you have no phone, no books, no writing. You're not allowed to speak to anyone, and there's also no eye contact. So you're in total isolation, just with yourself for 10 days. And I want to share my experience for these 10 days, how I felt, how it was for me. Because I can imagine like a lot of people maybe are interested in doing like this silent retreat kind of thing, but there's lots more to it than just a silent retreat. The course is over. 10 days in silence, meditating. It was intense, very intense. And yeah, so when I arrived on the first day, you get to know some of the other students because you're allowed to talk. The course didn't start. And you also speak to the teacher, and the teacher, he was asking me like 2 or 3 times if I'm really sure I want to do this, because he knows it's hard, it's not easy. And I got a little scared, and a little nervous also, because then he also says, if you start this course, it is better for you to finish it, because he compares it to a surgical operation. You know, if you go to the hospital and they do an operation on your heart and they open you up, you can't just leave mid-operation. They have to finish it, and then you can leave. And he compares it to that. I know it sounds strange, but it made sense after the 10 days. It made sense to finish the course, because you, day after day, you kind of open up your eyes even more and more, and you understand more and more of what's happening inside yourself. And yeah, so the first day was like getting to know the place and the people, and then the course starts and everybody goes silent. No talking allowed. You give away your phone and everything. No distractions. Just yourself. Be with yourself. And first sitting of meditation. Wow, this was really like, I sat down, and after 5 minutes I could already feel the pain in my legs and my back. Just sitting, you know, you sit there. You sit there. Of course, you have no backrest. You just sit there, legs crossed. Is the best way to sit for meditation. And after 5 minutes, I already felt so much pain in my legs, and I had to change. You know, I had to change my position all the time. And I thought, oh my God, I feel this after 10 minutes, and I have to do it for 10 days, 10 hours a day. I got a little scared when I felt that just sitting in one spot can be so hard and can be so painful. Like, I didn't think about that aspect of meditation. And yeah, so the first 3 days were really hard. I really struggled with the pain in my legs and my back. For me, the silence was not a problem. I actually liked being around just with myself, being in silence. And having no distractions was really eye-opening, because you actually understand how much you get distracted in your normal life. You just pull out your phone. If you're just bored for 1 second, you pull out your phone. It's so easy. You just talk to someone, you go out somewhere, you watch something. It's so easy to get yourself distracted. And there, not having the opportunity to get distracted that easily was was an interesting experience. You start to think a lot. There's a lot of thoughts coming to your head, going in all directions. And especially in the break time, when I was not meditating, I had lots of thoughts going through my head. It was no negative thoughts, but just thinking about your life and about your past memories, and also like about the future. Just those kind of thoughts. I know there are people who struggled with their thoughts, who got anxious, or who got kind of depressed. There's those kind of thoughts also for people, and but for me it was not like that. I think I was really relaxed. For me, the most difficult part was just the sitting, the meditation for 10 hours a day, and the first 3 days were especially hard for me. There was so much pain in my legs, and you get to learn the technique. On the 4th day you get to learn the real vipassana technique, and on the 4th day it was also my birthday. It was really special for me. I learned the vipassana technique on my birthday, and it was learning the technique was like extremely more painful, and you also have like you get to have these 1-hour sittings in the hall where you're not allowed to move, and that is like one of the hardest things I did in my life. I mean, all this course was one of the hardest thing I did in my life. And this 1 hour sitting without movement, it's just half an hour and you feel like so much pain in your legs. Yeah, after half an hour you feel so much pain, and then the time seems to go forever. The time doesn't seem to pass. You just sit there fully in pain and you just think, when is this going to be over? But there is lots of wisdom you gain with these kind of sensations you feel, because it's all about the sensations in your body of which you should be aware of, and you should also accept them. And I don't want to get in too much into the technique, because I just learned it and it was my first retreat or my first course, and I feel like I have to work a lot more to tell people about the technique and how it works. So if you're interested in that, you should do the retreat on your own, or there's also the Dhamma website, and there's lots of videos on YouTube where you can learn the technique. But this is just about my experience, and with every day it got a little bit easier to sit. My thoughts were not that strong anymore. After the 5th or 6th day, I had meditation sessions where I didn't have any thoughts crossing my mind while meditating. So there was a big improvement, and I could feel how my mind got sharpened. There's a really noticeable improvement over these 10 days, just for your mind and what you learn, what you experience with your body, and just experiencing your own body tells you so much more about the outside world and how you go through life, because they say it's an art of living. Vipassana is an art of living, and if you learn the technique, you will go through life a lot more easier. It really opened my eyes to how I interact with the outside world each day. And Vipassana teaches you to be aware of that, to not react to every distraction you get your eyes across or your ears across. We have so much distraction going on, like every second, every moment there's something to get distracted. there's something to react to. There's so much change every moment. And yeah, so after the 6th day, it really got more easy and easy. I could sit easily, I could meditate. Yes, so the days pass by kind of really quickly after the 6th day, and I improved in meditating a lot. I mean, before I just meditated maybe 5 or 10 minutes when I felt like it, and there I could sit for 10 hours a day, and some sittings without thoughts going through my head, without movement. It's just incredible how you can improve in such a short amount of time, and it gives you so much. That was like so crazy for me to experience. And yeah, the 10th day, you start talking again, you get your valuables back, you get your phones, and that was kind of really weird to experience. After all this silence, it was like overwhelming talking to people and having contact with the outside world. So I felt really weird for the first hour or so, and then it kind of got normal again, talking. But yeah, if you get out of the retreat, I felt really peaceful, really relaxed, really happy. Also because I managed to finish the course because it was so hard. But I don't know, I felt really light. So because for 10 days you don't get any information inside of your head. In your normal day, you have so much things going in. You soak up everything like a sponge without intention. And for these 10 days, there was so less information going in. And you were totally isolated. And going outside again, you felt really light because there was nothing that was going through your mind, actually, you know. You were 10 days just feeling your body, just being aware. So there were no thoughts going through. Would I recommend doing the retreat? I think if you only do the retreat, only do the vipassana course, if you really want to experience it, if you really want to get in touch with yourself, if you don't want to be distracted, if you are able to be in silence, if you're comfortable with yourself, if you think you are able to do it, then go for it. Or if you really want it, you have to want it, because if you're like, oh yeah, I'll try, I think then you will really have trouble. And because it is not easy, and you should finish the course to get the full result, to get the full technique, and then you can use the technique in your daily life. Right now I'm trying to meditate morning and evening. They say you should meditate 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening, and I try to do that. Sometimes I just sit for half an hour, or 20 minutes, sometimes longer, but I sit down like morning and evening to meditate, and I think it gives you good results in your normal day. Yeah, if you want to experience it by yourself, you should definitely go for it. If you are not sure, then maybe it's not your time right now. And yeah, it can be life-changing, guys. It can be. Yeah, I think the important thing is also, I'm telling you my experiences and how it was for me, but everybody has different experiences. Everybody goes out differently, goes in differently. So it's important for you to don't have any expectation of what you're going to experience. Don't have any thoughts that it's going to be like this or like that. For everybody it's different, and that's really important. If you go in to don't have any expectation of how it's going to be like, maybe you expect something really magical or like some spiritual awakening, and that it's mostly not like that. It's just really logical, rational way of meditating, being aware of your body sensations, just getting in touch with your body, with your own body. And it's just, you're just observing the only truth that is happening with you, in yourself, like with your breathing, with your sensations on your skin. You're just watching that, observing objectively. So if you go in thinking, I will have a blissful meditation and I will be enlightened after, I think you should reconsider and have your expectations, like throw away your expectations. Then you can have the best experience, I think, and the best results. There's nothing magical about it. It's just observing. So don't expect a magical experience. It will be lots of suffering. It will be lots of silence, being with yourself. You will have eye-opening experiences for sure. You will learn a lot. You will learn a lot about yourself. For me, I didn't know what vipassana was before going there. I had no idea what it is, how the course is going, how the schedule is going. I was just going blindly to this course, and also therefore I had no expectation of what's going to happen. I was really happy on how they were teaching this technique, and that it was really like in a logical way. It was explained really understandable, and it made a lot of sense to me of how it was working. I got so much value from this experience. I learned so much about myself, about how things work in your body, how distractions work, how you react to your sensations. Because if you're out in the world, you don't want the money, or you don't want the house, you don't want the alcohol. The only thing you want is the sensation or the feeling when you get that money, or when you get that house, when you drink that beer. You're not looking for the material thing, you're looking for the feeling, for the sensation of it. And if you get that material thing, the sensation is for one moment satisfied, but it will come again because you reacted to that sensation. You're always going for the feeling that the alcohol gave you or the money gave you. You're looking for it again. It makes you addicted to that feeling or that sensation. And yeah, for example, this was a really eye-opening thing for me. And wisdom like that will most likely come to you while you're doing this meditation. But again, don't have the expectation that it will come to you. You just have to trust in the technique and just surrender to the technique. Don't have any doubts or like thoughts that I don't think this is for me, then it will not work. You just have to surrender to the technique, sit down, meditate, and then you will get your own best results. And for everybody it's different. Every individual has different experiences in life, and as so in the meditation they will have different experiences. And that is also the beauty of it. That is also the practice, that you shouldn't get distracted from other opinions also. You know, you're watching this, maybe you want to experience the same, but it will not happen. If you force it, it will not happen. Just accept the way it is going for you. If you feel no pain all the time, and you think like, but this guy told me there is going to be lots of pain, I want to feel pain, then you will be too stuck up in your thoughts and the technique will not work. Maybe you don't feel pain and it's fine, you just have to accept it. Maybe you feel lots of pain, then it's fine, you have to accept it. However it is going, you just accept the way it is going. And I think that's the most simple way to sum up the course. And the teacher was always, when I asked him something, because you can ask the teacher, he was always saying, just accept it, just accept it. Okay? Yeah. And that was how the course was for me. And I hope you have also a vipassana experience soon. If you watch this video, maybe you will have this 10-day experience also. And I wish you all the happiness and peacefulness for that experience. And if not, I wish you the same.
Develop this mastery of the present moment, and this is vipassana. Be master of the present moment. At this moment, I am my own master. I won't plant any seed of misery. I won't plant any seed of darkness, only seed of brightness, seed of happiness, good for me and good for others.